मारो प्रणाम बाके बिहारी जी। अधर मधुर धर बंसी बजावा, अधर मधुर धर बंसी बजावा। रीझ रिझाव ब्रज नारी जी, मारो प्रणाम भाके बिहारी जी। Meerabai, one name that invokes respect. During the era when wars were common to restrict boundaries of states and fiefdom, this one lady showed societies the true spirit of being liberated within the most stringent walls of conservative livelihood. Meerabai, born in the last leg of 15th century, had a short life in the earth's sphere. Yet, within those less than 50 years of human life as Meera, she held her ground that women of today's progressive independent age would find astonishing beyond words. Imagine, it's already 500 years and we are still mesmerized by her impacts. And her impacts should not only be seen restricted by the periphery of religion alone. There is a prevalent saying, Bhakti mein Shakti, and Mirabai embodied that. Once she found her faith triggered by a fairly simple event at her childhood. There was no going astray. Ekameva Dvitiyam, only one and no other. That was the stand, and there was no looking anywhere and anything else. And that holds for anyone believing in one's own self to do anything good in human life, isn't it? But being resolute in one's belief has never been easy in the history or even mythology of humankind. There are challenges, many dire, collapsible ones. Mirabai faced it all. And what stuns, especially to women, is that her faith was together the carrier and the drive, the force and the fulcrum. The change was ought to be there. Things were ought to be remodeled and prevalent old dilapidated norms broken down. Think about it. Even now, to travel without any means of sustenance is full of potential tragedies. But that era and Mirabai traveling across states? Fascinating, even if I think from the most basic survival instinct. Of course, she was neither basic nor a mere survivor. She was a tremendous force to reckon with, whose time it was to show whosoever was fortunate enough to be around her what a single focus point can do to transform and bend all rules. She fought it all. And there is so much of insight in these lines by her. If one could reach Hari through immersion in water, I would have asked to be born a fish. If one could reach Krishna through berries and wild nuts, then being monkeys would have sufficed. If one could attain Govind by munching dry leaves alone, then the goats would be most realized ones. She said it the way it is to be said, plain and simple. And even now, the most melodious of bhajans and songs are sung based on her golden, nerve soothing words. This month of Savan is so special as per our norms. Savan is for jhula, Savan is for geet, for special sweets and absolutely sweet melodious songs that can drive the dark clouds away and bring forth joy and celebrations of tomorrow. Mirabai is a must to know if one wants to talk about a rebel, a standout, a lady mendicant, and utmost devotee. relentless divine celebrations, transmutating rag into bhakti and vice versa, she being taller than the rest of the species through words and unmatched deeds. There is no copying Meerabai and her feats. वस्तु अमोलिक दी मेरे सतगुरु, वस्तु अमोलिक दी मेरे सतगुरु, कृपा कर अपनायो पायो जी मैंने, कृपा कर अपनायो पायो जी मैंने, राम रतन धन पायो जी मैंने, राम रतन धन पायो जी मैंने, राम रतन धन पायो